unfortunately, not being a good politician that we expect he should be, he teamed forces with the ABGA to fight against our candidate who emerged, who defeated him in the House of Assembly primaries. Again, unfortunately for him, our candidate won that election, despite all the efforts he made to stop our candidate from winning. He's one of those people you call bad losers. And it's unfortunate that he said he doesn't know there's an executive of the party in place. The question that should have, if had he been is part of this program, I would have asked him, when he was running for the primaries of the party, who was he meeting? Who was the chairman he was getting across to? Where was he screened to run for that election? Where was he screened? Where did he submit his nomination form? Because it's obvious that he was telling complete lies. And again, the issue of the structure of the party, the executive of the party from ward to local government to state, there's a process. It's not a one thing. Like he said on the program the last time, he said the nation should determine everything, set up a caretaker, do everything. That's an act of a bad loser. There's a process for the emergence of a party executive. And the process starts from the party, the national leadership of the party, informing INEC that there will be a congress in a particular state, giving them dates for the congresses to be held in that state. And in this particular case, in 2017, it's obvious in 2017, the party, the national leadership of the party, via a letter dated 18th day of October, 2017, received at INEC on the 19th day of October, 2017. The party leadership, then headed by His Excellency Ahmed Makarafi and High Chief Senator Ben Ndiobi, wrote to INEC informing them of the upcoming congresses in Anambra State for the election of state executives, ward executives, and local government executives of the party. This is the document here. You can see the INEC stamp there, dated 19th day of October 2017, where they received the letter. And the letter is very clear. The letter says, renotice of party congresses, Anambra and Kwara State. It's not only in Anambra, and it's addressed to the chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, Zambezi Street, Mayatama District, Abuja FCT. And it says, please refer to our earlier letter dated September 27, 2017, with the reference /so. We write to inform the Independent National Electoral Commission that owing to reasons of logistics and security challenges, can you get me?
Yeah.
This is the first process. The first thing that a party does nationally is to inform INEC that there will be a congress in a particular state. This is the letter from the party signed by the national chairman and national secretary of the National Caretaker Committee, informing INEC of the upcoming congresses in Anambra State. And the congresses were slated for Saturday, November 25, 2017 for ward, Friday, December 1st, 2017 for local government, then Monday, December 4th, 2017 for state congress. That's the letter, a clear evidence that the needful was done.
Sorry, if I may ask a question here, so that I don't forget. Yeah, that the letter stated there will be a state congress on December 4th, 2017.
Yes.
Was that state congress held on that date?
Very well, very well. The state congress was held, and the people were in attendance. All the delegates were in attendance. I can show you a report of the congress by the Congress committee that organized it. This is a report by the Congress committee that they delivered. They conducted the election on the 4th of December 2017 and submitted their report. You can see the stamp of the National Organizing and Mobilization Directorate, dated 5th December 2017, when they submitted their report, the next day after the Congress. And this report is signed by Professor Nwobu, who is the chairman of the Congress Committee. Signed by him, the chairman of the Congress Committee. And the result, they attached, not only did they do a report, they attached the result of the outcome of the Congress. This is the result sheet.
What does the result say? Because some of I'm not seeing it clearly, and I'm sure that's I'm not also seeing it clearly. What does the result say?
Yeah. Look at the result. The result was very, very clear. This is the result. Can you see it again?
Yes.
The result listed the executives that emerged from the Congress.
And who are the executives that emerged from the Congress?
The first Chief Ndubuisi Nwobu, chairman. Okay, Asolo, deputy chairman. Dr. Chukwunonso Okeke, vice chairman, Central. Honorable Francis Udoba, vice chairman, North. Marcel Joachim Anyam, vice chairman, South. Kalista Ademachubu, woman leader. Ogekunam is Ghanaian youth leader. Saimeko will be secretary. Vincent Ofumel, organizing secretary. Samben was public secretary. Engineer G. Simbemene, treasurer. Okay, financial secretary. Dr. Godwin Obi, auditor, secretary. J.J. Malizu, assistant treasurer. John O.G. Makobi, assistant financial secretary. Romanus Ayesia, assistant organizing secretary. Ndubuisi Nwobu, assistant legal advisor. Solomon Ozo, assistant public secretary. Emeka Nzekwe, S official. Chinedu Okwosa, S official. Onyeka Okeke, S official. Joseph Uzagu, S official. These are the lists. Comprehensive. Apart from this submission that was made by the committee, the INEC that monitor the Congress.
Give them money.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening. Let me.
The INEC that monitor the Congress.
Hello?
Hello? Chief Nwobu, please unmute your phone again. Can you please unmute your phone? I was trying to mute someone and mistakenly muted you. Can you unmute?
Hello?
Chief Nwobu, can you please unmute yourself? Yeah?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yeah, go on.
You can see the comprehensive, where the INEC wrote in their comprehensive report and listed the names of the panel members that attended the Congress. Can you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm seeing it. Continue.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Continue.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Are you there?
Yes, continue.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can see the signatures of the directors that came from Abuja and the directors in Anambra. 2 directors came from Abuja and 2 directors in Anambra. You can see their signatures on the report, INEC report of the State Congress. And their report is very clear. Their report says, accreditation of delegates and commencement of the Congress started at about 4:45 p.m. and ended around 5:30 p.m. A total of 1,220 delegates accredited. Please see Annexure 2. That's the list of accredited delegates. The method of accreditation was on local government by local government delegate basis. Now look at where they went into the resolutions, decisions. And here is where they say speeches were made by the chairman of the Congress committee, who spelled out the procedure of the Congress, and newly elected chairman of PDP in the state, or representing him, and promised to reunite the party members and take the party to a higher level. These are documents with INEC, not mine. We only sought for the certified true copy, and this is what they gave to us. So is there anything ambiguous about this?
Now that's excellent. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, it appears, let me confirm that the attendees of this meeting are all hearing what it appears some people are not hearing. So let me confirm, please, that everyone is is hearing us. Let me unmute.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah, please.
Hello?
I want to confirm, is everybody hearing the Chief Ndubuisi, please?
Yes, Chris Chief is hearing Sam Ndubuisi very, very well.
Okay, so everybody, it appears some people are sending me messages that they are not hearing. So I want to confirm that everybody is hearing him.
I can confirm that Transformer Nwobu is also here.
Okay.
I think I can hear him.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Chief Nwobu, can you please unmute yourself now so that you can continue to speak? Hello? Hello, Honorable. Chief Nwobu, are you still with us? Chief Ndubuisi Nwobu, are you still with us? Yes. Hello? Oh. Is it one? It appears that our guest left the meeting, so we'll wait for him, please, to rejoin.
Network might be the problem. Network might. I want to.
I think network is an issue.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Network might be the problem.
Yeah, I think
network
so.
might be the problem.
Yeah, I can note that his network is fluctuating.
But we can be contributing. We have heard what he said. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Hello. We can be contributing. We can be contributing because we heard what he said. Every one of us, some of us were participants in the state election. We witnessed that same Congress on 4th December 2017.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Okay, he's back.
Congress. Hello?
Hello,
yeah,
yes.
Hello? Okay.
Sir Chris Chikwele, I heard what you said. The way we organize the talk is, let's allow NBC to finish speaking with us first, then anybody who has a contribution or a question to ask is free to do so. Yes.
Hello?
Yes. So, okay, at this point, Chief Nwobu, please, I have a question I need you to clarify.
That's okay.
Yes. Some people, there is an information I got that Congress of December 8, 2017 was cancelled when it became rowdy. Is that correct?
That is a lie from the pit of hell. Let me read the report of the panel again to you. Okay?
Okay.
Can I read the report of the panel of the Congress committee to you? Can I?
Yes. Go ahead.
Now look at the report. It says Congress Day election.
Yes.
No, preamble. It says, we, the members of the Anambra State Electoral Committee, arrived on Sunday, 3rd December 2017, and were received by the State Caretaker Committee. Okay?
Yes.
Discuss the modalities for the election of the state executive as per the guidelines issued to us by the National Secretariat. Despite the letters addressed to the various security agencies and INEC through the chairman of the Caretaker Committee, we also paid courtesy visits to some shared stakeholders. At the stakeholders meeting, we were informed and presented with a zoning list that identified the senatorial district that each office was zoned to, as well as which local government in each of the senatorial districts got which office. This meeting was useful in affirming the desired unity of purpose, addressing grievances, and establishing mutual respect in the spirit of give and take. With a high degree of consensus on the zoning formula achieved, we closed the meeting to reconvene on the 4th to conduct the elections. Congress Day election. In the morning of Monday, 4th December 2017, we were shocked to hear that the election would not hold. We tried hard to know who made the announcement, but all members of the Caretaker Committee denied their involvement in the fake news. Not to be ambushed, we started a fresh round of consultations, and majority of the stakeholders desired a fair and transparent Congress and urged us to go ahead. We nominated some party members to assist us with accreditation, which went on smoothly. With accreditation done, voting was conducted for offices where more than one person from the area the office was zoned were contesting. Voting was smooth and transparent. The delegates must be commended for the loyalty, dedication, and commitment they showed throughout the period. The security personnel must be commended for maintaining orderliness and security. Recommendations. We urge the National Caretaker Committee, NCC, to accept the outcome of this election as it represents the view of the majority of the members of PDP in Anambra State. Are you with me?
Yes.
We wish to thank the NCC for opportunity given to us to serve and be part of the team that restored normalcy to PDP in Anambra State. That is their report. Look at the approved. Look at this an extract from the minutes of the National Caretaker Committee that deliberated on the result on the report that was handed over to them. Are you with me?
Yes.
This is the extract, and this extract says State Congress, December 4, 2017, composition of electoral committee and an appeal committee. And it says election committee reports with results. Congress conducted as scheduled, process of harmonization and consensus used, and all state executives officers were duly elected. Committee submitted report and results. Appeal panel report. Appeal panel report submitted their report, and it coincided with the report of the electoral panel. NCC, in their meeting of the 4th and 5th, approved the report of the electoral panel and the appeal panel report.
What you have just read now appears clear to me and to everyone listening. Yeah. However, yes, it looks very clear and straightforward. Now, the question arising from this is, if that election of December 8 was properly conducted,
December 4th.
Okay, December 4th was conducted and the election, the state executive emerged. Why then was Anambra State, okay, is it true that Anambra elected executive committee or the caretaker committee was excluded from the election that produced Prince Uche Secondus as national chairman of the party?
Now follow me very well again.
Yes.
The National Caretaker Committee met on the 7th and 8th of December.
Okay.
Remember, our Congress was held on the 4th of December.
Yes.
And the report was submitted to the National Caretaker Committee on the 5th of December.
Yes.
And the National Caretaker Committee, we are planning for the National Convention on the 9th.
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes, yes.
Now, before that 5th, when this report came in, they
Yes.
had already finished with the brochure for the National Convention.
I see.
Do you follow me?
Yes, yes.
Because they cannot be printing a brochure for the 9th.
Yes.
On the 8th.
Yep.
But the National Caretaker Committee met on the 7th and on the 8th to deliberate on everything concerning the Congress of Anambra State and ratified it in writing. Now, apart from ratifying it in writing, they issued a letter to me affirming me as the chairman of the party, clearly, without any ambiguity.
Let's see the letter, please.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
Just 1 minute. Because there's a lot of documents here. Just 1 minute.
I can see.
Some people are bad losers, okay? This is a letter signed by the national chairman and national secretary. Can you see it?
What's the date, please?
Dated 8 December 2017. And it reads, Anambra State Congresses. The NCC at its 449th meeting, held on Thursday, 7th, and Friday, 8th December 2017, considered the report of the Congress in Anambra State and decided as follows. Are you with me?
Yes, yes.
Adopted and approved the report of the World Executive Panel and discarded the report of the Appeal Panel. Approved the result of the local government congresses, but ordered the run in following local government areas: Idemili North, Idemili South, Nnewi North, Nnewi South, Agwata, and Ihiala. Adopted and approved the report of the State Congress. This is for your information and necessary action, please. This letter is addressed to me, Chief Honorable Ndubuisi, Nwobu, Chairman, PDP, Anambra State. Can you see it very well?
I can see that very well. Okay, it's clear. Your name is
clear. The National Chairman, McAfee, and National Secretary. And copied to the Commissioner of Police, Anambra State, copied to the Director of State Security Services, copied to the Resident Electoral Commission. Is there anything ambiguous about this?
No, well, from what I can see, yeah, no, I can see the letter clearly. That now leads me to another question, if you don't mind, because every Anambra indigene needs to have these issues clarified. The next question is, if that were so, why did the National Secretary on December 3, 2018 now, why did they write to the Austin Omahi-led zonal leadership of the party to inaugurate the World Local Government Executives that was done on September 29, 2018?
Thank you. Now, like I've said already, our Congress was held on the 4th, ratified, submitted on the 5th, ratified on the 7th and 8th. Okay?
Yes.
The new national leadership came on board on the 9th.
9th of December 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
Good.
And you know too well that the National Caretaker Committee was still in charge of the party as on the 8th they held their meeting.
Yes.
It was only on the 9th they held an election for the National Convention, for the national leadership.
Yes.
Now, when the national leadership emerged, some of the disgruntled elements who felt that they lost out in the executive structure went over to the national leadership and sold things that are completely false to them. And as a people that came in newly, they wanted to understand what really happened, what transpired.
Yes.
Do you get me?
Yes.
Which is correct and right for them. So they did that. And after their findings, they found out that the executive, all the processes were in order and there were no issues with the processes. The issue of people bandying about that people were called to be inaugurated by the National Vice Chairman. Please, why can't people tell themselves the truth? It is the National Vice Chairman did not inaugurate anybody for any reason whatsoever, because it is not part of his responsibility. His responsibility to oversee the states under his domain. It is my duty as the chairman of the party in the state to make sure that the ward executives are in place, are inaugurated, the local government executives are inaugurated. Do you understand me?
Yes.
After the 4th of December 2017, and upon the confirmation by the National Caretaker Committee, yes, you can't remove the executive of Anambra, particularly the chairman of the party. You can't remove him except by a decision of the National Executive Committee of the party.
Correct.
Because the chairman of the party is a member of the National Executive Committee of the party. So people sell half-truths to people because they are misinformed.
Okay, let me read this out to you and tell me whether this statement is true or false.
Yes.
Yeah, the statement is, the National Working Committee in the build-up to the 2019 election appointed a caretaker committee with Ndubuisi Nwobu as the chairman and Ugochukwu Okeke as the secretary. And that is, appointed a caretaker committee with Ndubuisi Nwobu as the chairman and Ugochukwu Okeke as the secretary. Is this statement correct?
That statement, I will tell you clearly, was a document written by the National Secretary, if you're right. It is not a document, it is not a National Working Committee, not at all. The National Working Committee never met to write any such thing. It was a document authored by the National Secretary. Again, authored out of ignorance, not out of any bad faith, but out of ignorance.
So in other words, you are saying that you are not the chairman of a caretaker committee, but a properly elected state.
There was no basis for a caretaker committee in the first instance. Listen, when the issue of caretaker committee was mooted ab initio, when immediately the National Working Committee came in place, all right?
Yes.
One of the executives of the party, while I was having an interface with the national leadership on a basis of making known to them the facts of the matter,
yes,
one of the executives of the party went to court to say that the National Working Committee does not have the powers to set up any caretaker committee in Anambra State.
All right.
Are you with me?
Yes.
And there was a judgment of a court, which nullified anything called UMABA, any action carried out by UMABA in any form whatsoever as completely illegal and ultra-vires. So how can somebody then turn around and say, I was appointed caretaker chairman? Caretaker chairman for what? When I have a 4-year tenure as an elected chairman. A caretaker lasts for 3 months, as per the constitution of the PDP, if you know very well. A caretaker can last for only 3 months, and the caretaker can only be set up by the approval of the National Executive Committee of the party. Because you cannot remove an elected chairman of the party without the NEC meeting. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
So people try to thrive in illegality and they think that they are smart, but their smartness doesn't go far.
Okay, my question right now, is there an existing court order recognizing Nwobu as a chairman as the proper?
Nothing near that whatsoever. These are people telling themselves lies again. Umaba in his write-up, in a fraudulent write-up, said that he is not a party to a case in court. Are you following me?
Yes.
First and foremost, I've given you, if you want, I can show you the section of the constitution of the party, which says that a caretaker committee can only last for 3 months, not more than 3 months. Eh?
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm listening.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
If Umaba said he was set up as a caretaker committee, when was he made the caretaker committee chairman? And who appointed him? And what date was the appointment done?
But
the last time I checked, can you listen to me? Can you get me very well?
Okay.
The last time I checked, the only letter appointing Umaba as caretaker chairman of PDP Anambra State was one written on the where is it, sir? It was one letter written in signed by the National Secretary of the party then, caretaker committee.
Yes.
Just 1 moment so that you will get to understand some of this. These are people. Thank you. Look at the document. Can you see this document?
Yes, yes, a letter of appointment.
November 12, 21st, 2017. When Professor ABC Nwobu, our member board of trustees, resigned as the chairman of the party caretaker of the caretaker committee, Umaba was asked to take over from him. And this letter was dated November 21st, 2017. Signed by the National Secretary. Okay?
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes.
It was for him to act while the congresses were taking place. The congresses took place, World Congress took place on 25th of November. Local government Congress took place on the 1st of December. And the state Congress took place on the 4th of December.
What Umaba is saying, what Umaba is saying here is that by virtue of the fact that Professor Nwobu handed over to him in September 2017, and that there has been no valid state congress held to elect another state executive chairman, that he remains the recognized caretaker chairman for PDP in Anambra State. And does he has a court order? Does he has a court order affirming this?
No single court order. Let him show anybody any court order anywhere. No, Umaba has no single court order. Umaba said he is not a party to a suit, but that the court gave an order that he should go and take over. Let him show anybody any such order. He's a liar. Okay. A blatant liar. Okay. Umaba is carrying out what you call, one of our members have described, the umbrage of a perennial errand boy.
Umbrage of a
perennial errand boy. He's an errand boy.
Now,
do you follow me?
Yes, I'm following. I'm following.
Umaba is a perennial errand boy, and he will remain so.
Okay, but okay. Well, the thing is, I don't have the court order recognizing Umaba with me now. But
there
supposing...
is no court order anywhere. I can bet anything with you. There is no court order anywhere asking Umaba to take charge of the party as chairman. None in existence.
Okay, so but is it true that there is an appeal court that vacated an order like that? Is there an appeal court ruling regarding this? No?
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. In fact, the judgment of the High Court, which confirmed the validity of my election as the chairman of the party, in the court, Umaba was represented and the rest of them. The court, after listening to all the parties, made a ruling that Umaba has no business with the PDP.
When was it court ruling? When was it court ruling made?
That was on the 24th of May 2018.
Now, okay. Now, the point, the information I have.
Judgment of a court. Judgment, not an order. A judgment of a court.
Yes.
Which reaffirmed my leadership as the chairman of the party in Anambra State. Are you following me?
Yes.
Now, let me read out for you section of the Constitution which empowers the National Executive to put in place anything about caretaker. Okay?
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. National Executive Committee. It says this in Article 31(1).
Yes.
No, 31(2) of the party constitution.
Yes.
It says 31(2)(e), where necessary. That is talking about the powers of the National Executive Committee.
Yes, yes, yes.
Where necessary, dissolve a state executive committee and appoint a caretaker committee to run the party until another executive committee is elected, provided that the period from the dissolution to the election of the new executive committee shall not exceed 3 months.
Only 3 months.
Shall not exceed 3 months. That any caretaker committee is set up anywhere under the party.
Yes.
Cannot exceed 3 months.
Very clear. Very clear, sir. Now, let me read this to you. That is very clear. Let me read this to you. Tell me whether it is true or false again, please. Because what you have just read is very clear. And I will say, no one has pointed this out to me in the course of this investigation. So let me read this out to you and tell me whether this is true or false.
That's correct, yeah.
Your state executive, which you are heading, went to court in Abuja to vacate an order that recognized Chukwudi Umaba as the authentic executive committee, and that order was declined. That led to Umaba opening his own state secretariat.
A lie from the pit of hell. A lie from the pit of hell. Now, let me educate our listeners very well on this matter. Eh?
Yes.
Some fraudulent characters went to the Federal High Court, Abuja, in December. They filed a matter on December 17th. And then the matter was assigned on December 19th. Okay?
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes.
They filed a matter against PDP national, and against INEC.
Mm-hmm.
I was not even a party to the suit. I was not even a party to the suit. But when I realized that the issues they are arguing about has to do with the executive of the party, ward and local government, asking the court to affirm their list of ward and local government as the right list of executives of the party, and asking the court to direct the national executive to conduct the state congress of the party.
Yeah.
When I realized that it has to do with my office, I sought to be joined in the matter. Okay? Are you following me?
Yes, I'm following.
Umaba is not even a party to the matter.
Now, so who are the...
By legal jurisprudence, a court cannot grant an order to someone who is not even a party to a suit.
So who are the fraudulent characters in quote that filed this application you are talking about?
Sam Anyakor.
Okay.
One Sam Anyakor filed with about 10 other persons. No, with about 23 other persons, whom he says these are 12 of them are local government chairmen, and the other 13 are representatives of the ward. The party constitution does not have anything like representative of any ward. Is either you are an executive of a ward or you are not.
Correct.
That's why I say fraudulent characters. And they clothed it in such a way that if the judge, now they asked for an accelerated hearing, saying that the PDP wants to conduct an election in December, and that they will be affected if the court does not grant them accelerated hearing. A fraudulent people, there was no election that the PDP wanted to conduct at all anywhere in Anambra State. So court granted them accelerated hearing. But by the time we joined, by the time the PDP filed their own matter, and then we asked for to be joined, we were joined. There are about 4 other joiners in that matter as I speak with you. The court has not granted any single order to anybody against my leadership. None.
So is this court hearing, is it still pending?
Yes, it's on 24th. The court is going to, on the 24th again, 24th, the court adjourned for 24th for adoption, for hearing and adoption.
24th of this month?
Yes, sure.
I see.
There's no order from that court, no single order from that court saying that my leadership should stand aside, that Umaba is not even a party to the suit. It never even asked to be joined. I asked to be joined.
Okay, my final question before I can see people raising their hands, before I allow others to start. My final question to you is this. Now, is there an existing court order that is against your leadership of PDP in Anambra State?
None.
Even if it's not been sorry? None.
None existing anywhere. None in existence anywhere. If anybody wants to contribute, let him bring it on. None anywhere in existence. No single order anywhere against my leadership of the party in Anambra State by any court in Anambra State, in Nigeria. None. Not a single one. If I violate an order of the court, what do you do? Is that would you go to the court and ask for me to be tried for contempt of court? Is that not the proper thing to do?
Yes, or to apply for another court to set it aside.
No, if I violated an order of any court, The proper thing is to go to the court and ask the court to try me for contempt of the court. But they know there is no order anywhere. They are just, their actions are actions of people who are on brigands.
Okay.
But you know, like the Bible, like in the Bible, they are prodigal sons. You won't throw them away.
Okay, let's ask Ambassador Nnamdi Oba Mora. Please unmute yourself and ask a question or make a comment.
PDP power to the people. PDP. Mr. Moderator, thank you so much for this opportunity. Ndubuisi Nwobu Obukibie Ekenekwem. I've been listening to what you are saying, and it is clear as a crystal ball. I speak as the secretary of PDP Southeast Zone, and in Southeast Zone we recognize
UK branch.
Ndubuisi Nwobu, yeah, UK chapter. So in the UK chapter Southeast Zone, we recognize Ndubuisi Nwobu as the authentic chairman of PDP in Anambra State. And it is not in contention. It's clear as a crystal ball. And like I said, yeah, like you said, mentioned in family, you also have people that always come and cause problem. We can't throw them away, but we learn to carry them all along. And what I want to say is that Obuka Ndubuisi Nwobu is a veteran in politics in Nigeria. He knows his onions. So, and I know his unwavering tenacity and resilience against travesty or corrupt people. And that is why they are fighting and struggling to take him out so that they will take us back to Egypt. We are not going back to Egypt. We are going to the promised land. And I want to make everybody to be clear and listen very well. Under Obuka's leadership, we have made tremendous effort and progress in PDP in Anambra State. You look at the number of people jostling for the position of the gubernatorial aspirant, PDP is the highest. Why? It's because they have seen there is transparency in what we do in PDP Anambra State. I want you to take you back to the last election in 2019. All the primaries of PDP, none is being contested in the court. Why? It's because of the exemplary and exceptional leadership of Chief Nwobu that has given every aspirant level playing ground to contest and vie for the ticket of the party. So what you see people are doing are political jobbers. People that politics is their meal ticket. Nwobu is a consummate Nigerian. Nwobu, his sagacity and ingenuity in leading the party has actually transformed the party as a party people want to identify with. Before, we were like a leper. People don't want to associate with us. But now, you see people coming in droves, coming from everywhere. You see, when you look at the caliber of people that wants to contest under PDP gubernatorial aspirant, you will agree with me that is because of his astute leadership that people have identified with PDP and see what. So I want us to. So please, in concluding, yes, please, moderator, in concluding, without much ado, what we should be talking of now is how do we move the party forward so that we take over the leadership in Anambra State and liberate our people, because the current administration in Anambra State has actually truncated and gallivanted with our resources. So let us come together, let us disregard these brigadiers, like you call them, let us disregard them. I call them the renegades. So let us come together and support Nwobu so that we will complete the good work he has been doing. He has institutionalized a lot of transparency.
Okay, thank you very much.
PDP. So I think I have to end it here, and I will give way for others to say something.
Thank you very much. Before I call on another person, please, Chief Nwobu, there is a question someone sent to me here. He said, you read a letter saying that there were some areas that the Congress was not conducted or were not accepted, then the National Caretaker Committee recommended that an election be conducted again in those places. Now he is saying, if you are the recognized state chairman of the party, did your executive committee conduct another Congress in those areas affected as recommended by the National Caretaker Committee?
Very well, very well. That has been done since. This is a matter to 2017. We are in 2020 for crying out loud. We're in 2020. We have our executives in place in all those local governments, except here. Okay?
All right. Okay, thank you. Let's call on Sir Chris Chikwelu now to, if you can please unmute yourself. Sir Chikwelu. Please, Sir Chris Chikwelu, unmute yourself. Is Sir Chris
Yes. Hello, Kemi. Hello.
Hello? Yes, Sir Chris Chikwelu.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing you now.
Yes, I can hear you. I can
Go ahead.
hear you.
Go ahead.
I can hear you.
So ask your question or make your comment, please. Where is this voice coming from?
I can hear you.
Hello? Hello? Okay, Sir Chris Chikwelu. Okay, we are unable to get Chris Chikwelu to make a comment here. Now, we have a few minutes remaining. If I can ask a question here now. Okay.
For the information of the listening public, please. Obumo is not a gubernatorial aspirant under the PDP.
Well, we're not discussing Obumo Hebu at this interview.
It's a lie for him to allege that he's a gubernatorial aspirant.
Well, we are not discussing Obumo Hebu at this interview. We are dealing with the PDP.
It's for him to say he's a gubernatorial aspirant. He's not one.
Okay, we are dealing with my next question now is Umaba now is claiming to have a state secretariat in the party. What efforts are being made to make sure that PDP goes into the next election as a united party, as a united family in Anambra State?
I can assure you of that. There are things you said tested and trusted. Under my watch, PDP conducted National Assembly primaries and State Assembly primaries in this state. We had only one candidate in each of the elections. Are you with me?
Yes.
There was no place you said there were two candidates, except when they went to Abuja to put into name. Okay?
Yes.
Under my watch again, PDP will conduct a united primaries in this state. And a candidate that will be Anambrarians will emerge from a very transparent. You see, you watch your leaders. Our national leadership has shown a template that primaries can be conducted transparently. If you watch what happened at the National Convention in Port Harcourt, it was a clear indication that the party does not want to do anything that is Jankara or Wayo, that the party will conduct primaries everywhere. So we are watching our leaders. Their template is what we will use in Anambra State. And we are assuring anyone who is desirous of being a candidate of the PDP in Anambra State that there will be definite level playing field. And the primaries will be very transparent and will be second to none. It is an assurance. And once we get it right that way, you will find out that that candidate that will emerge will be supported by all the others. As to Maba saying he has a secretariat, he can go and be busy himself. He has no job. Maba has no job. So he can go and busy himself in his guest house and say he has a secretariat. What they want to see me do, but they do not realize the integrity I have and the level I've gotten into in life. What they want to see is people coming to say, we are closing the secretariat by force. So that they will now say the same way they wanted to burn Anambra State, so that the emergency will be declared in Anambra State and they lost in that process. His paymasters were those who destroyed Anambra State, who put Anambra State on fire, destroyed government properties. They thought that I am an Aboru chairman. I'm not an Aboru chairman. I'm an enlightened chairman who has something to offer. He can go and busy himself in that office and continue to be a lonely man there. Instead of going to look for something he will do for himself. We'll not talk to him.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Ndubuisi Nwobu for this enlightening 60 minutes interview. I'm sure our guests also who have listened to you will have been further enlightened on the state of PDP in Anambra State. Thank you, and we hope that in the future. All right. We hope that in the future we also still have you on the platform for other issues concerning Anambra.
Hello.
Yes, who is
Yes, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Yeah, can you hear me, Elomba?
Yes.
Chris Chipwell speaking.
Okay.
Yes. Firstly, I want to thank you for giving the state chairman of the party the opportunity to air out what most people do not know. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You know, since December 4, 2017, when the Congress was conducted, it has been undisputed. And he has been moving on, putting the party in the right track. That was why in the last election, in 2019 election, PDP had candidates in all the 44 legislative seats in Anambra State without having a double candidate. And they went to election in a very peaceful atmosphere. So whoever that is giving you any story that PDP is in factions or what is trying to take himself lies. What you have to know is that the leadership of Honorable Ndubuisi Nwobu has been very good to Anambra. That's why Anambras are trooping en masse. Check out all the members of Board of Trustees from Anambra State. Check out all the National Assembly, elected National Assembly members from Anambra State. Check out all the stakeholders from Anambra. All of them are solidly behind Ndubuisi Nwobu to show you that he has the swag to make the party to be thick in the state.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for a vital contribution.
The days of merchandising with PDP Anambra State is over.
Sorry?
The days of merchandising with PDP Anambra State is over. We want to achieve power, not for the sake of power, but to bring back the lost glory of the light of the nation.
Hello?
The true light of the nation.
Okay. Thank you very much. That is the much we can take for tonight. The conversation will continue some other time, and we hope that in the future we'll also have you on this platform for further clarification. And we also use this opportunity to thank everyone who joined tonight to listen to this interview. And we hope that next time you will also be with us. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
Thank you.
I wish you can give more opportunity to the state chairman again to air such a thing maybe in a week or 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
Because people need to know the truth.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Chairman. First chairman, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.